Hi guys, this is Mejia, your personal psychologist, and in the last video we started the subject of narcissists. Actually, we started this subject a while ago. Now we are continuing this subject. We started to talk about narcissists, we started to talk about narcissistic traumas. Narcissistic traumas is not a simple topic because narcissistic traumas can make you actually behave as a narcissist. So you might start thinking that you are actually a narcissist, and I will leave those videos about narcissistic traumas in the description box below, so you can watch more about that to understand how all this works. And in the last video we started to talk about narcissists and actually people with narcissistic traumas, and why narcissists are afraid of those who are better than themselves, how this mechanics works in a narcissistic mind, what is actually happening there to make a narcissist or a person with a narcissistic trauma to be so intimidated by somebody who they evaluate as better than themselves. So watch that video to understand that better. And now we are talking about what to do with that. What to do with that if actually it's you, if you found that in yourself, if you understood that yes, this is about me. So first of all, what you have to do is to go into those videos about narcissistic traumas that I already have here on my channel, to watch them and to do everything what I told there to do. That already will help you out. But before you do that, listen to this video. It will also help you understanding some things. Like, for example, if you grew up in a narcissistic family, in a family where you had a lot of those narcissistic values, if you've been fed by those narcissistic values, those narcissistic goals, if you've been charged by these narcissistic ambitions that, let's say, your family was all about, then you got used that you is not a complete person, just a complete person, normal human being that deserves to be loved and respected just because of who you are. You got used that you are seen, evaluated and appreciated only when you are as a list of some functions, and this is how you are seen, only when you are serving something, only when you are serving let's say ambitions of your parents. If you are serving their ambitions, then you're worth something. If you are not serving their ambitions, then you are completely worthless. If you are performing some list of functions that you're supposed to perform, then you're worth something. If you are not performing this list of functions, then you're worthless. And this is the message that you received in your family. It could be anywhere. It can be in your relationships that you already been in your adulthood. It could be anywhere where you got this message that actually traumatized you, when you haven't been seen as a person that is worthy on your own, but you only been seen as a list of functions, and you got used to see yourself with the same eyes. You pretty much borrowed the same lens that you started to see yourself and the world around through, and you started to use the same estimating points, just seeing yourself and everybody around just as a list of functions. And when you look at yourself, you are just seeing a list of functions, a list of some characteristics, let's say. You do not see yourself as a whole total person that has its own worthiness, doesn't matter what, that has its own charm, doesn't matter what, that has its own beauty, doesn't matter what. You started to see yourself through this narcissistic lens that you borrowed from those who traumatized you, and you got used to see yourself as a list of these characteristics. And this is why you are comparing yourself to others just based on these characteristics. Like, let's say you are choosing a car, you decided to buy a new car, so you are just picking those characteristics, and you're comparing a car that you want with others. So you are seeing what is the engine of this car, what wheels this car has, and you're just comparing all these technical characteristics. And you take the same approach to yourself and to other people that you communicated with. If you are a girl, you do not see your overall beauty that you have, because our beauty is in this combination of factors. It's a combination of our features, it's a combination of our movements, of our voice, of some of those very specific traits that makes us who we are. Our beauty is not a list of characteristics, but if you are a girl and you have this narcissistic traumation, you will see yourself exactly as a list of these characteristics, and you will compare yourself with others just with these characteristics. Like, you will compare, I don't know, your boobs, your butt, your legs, and you will compare it to others. And if you will see that somehow somebody is better than you, this is what will happen, what we were talking in the previous video, that you will fall into this polarity when you are totally devastated and worthless. It will cover you with the wave of depression that really will make you drawn there, and it will take you a while to get out of there. So if that is your case, then watch previous videos about narcissistic traumas to understand how to approach that. And in general, therapy of narcissistic traumas is not an easy thing, but you can try doing that yourself, at least little by little, if you cannot attend therapy at this point. And basic steps in this therapy would be building a stronger connection with yourself, with your inner self, with your feelings, with your emotions, to build more connection and more respect to your own feelings, to your own emotions, and to build your life and to take your decisions based on this respect to yourself and to your feelings. Because before, when you lived in this narcissistic paradigm, when you lived through this narcissistic lens that you were looking at yourself and at others, you only exploited yourself, exploited your body, exploited everything what you have, your skills, your features, your beauty. You only exploited that to achieve your targets. So you only used yourself pretty much as a tool, but you didn't care about your real feelings, you didn't care about your real emotions. So you need to start doing that. You need to start care about your inner feelings, your inner emotions, to build this connection with yourself. Watch those videos about narcissistic traumas to understand how to do that better. And now hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and write down below any questions that you might have, any questions that you would like to explore deeper in the future videos. And see you in the next video. Bye.